Hey, Daryl Roberts, Roberts Fan Development Center with another episode of Quick Pics, fully vaccinated. I'm dressed like it's dressed down Friday. It's not Friday, it's Tuesday. So that means that I must be being casual and taking care of business. Today is a casual taking care of business day at the Roberts Fan Development Center, getting ready for Freedom School. Freedom School. So, today's episode focuses on another member of our team, Tichia Sims Lindsey, who came to us by way of her good friend, who is also our friend, Kendra Montgomery Block. Tichia does just about everything here, fundraising, administrative work. She does some historian stuff. Today we decided to focus on her to give you another intimate look at our project. The reason, Roberts Fan Development Center project, the reason I'm standing out front is we continue the process of renovation. The pouring of the concrete has started. I'm here now doing this part today. We'll be doing some other things next week and in the future, getting ready for the grand opening. We had some things happening last week here, have some other things happening during the summer. But before I go any further talking about the future, let me remind you, Universal Clothing. I have the cargo pants from them. I also had a top, but the top came from Mrs. Roberts, so I have to give her credit today as well. Without further ado, Tichia Sims Lindsey. Take care.
Hi, my name is Tichia Sims Lindsey, and I am the Director of Operations, and I've been here for 13 years. When I came to RFDC, I was in between. I had just finished thinking that I wanted to be in the police academy, and I was, my youngest daughter was 18 months, and it just wasn't the right fit at the time. And so my best friend, Kendra, who was working with Mr. Roberts at the time on various projects, told him about me, and she said, why don't you have Tichia come over and work with you and see how it goes? And I came over, and I've been here ever since. So at Roberts Family Development Center now, I handle the golf tournament. We have, that is coming up September 24th, 2021. We also annually have Big Day of Giving, which was May 7th this year. The golf tournament is our big event that we couldn't do last year because of COVID. So this year it'll be at Whitney Oaks, and we are just asking for all the golfers to come out and support that could not come out last year. All the sponsors who typically are our sponsors for the golf tournament and for our annual dinner at Mulvaney's that we couldn't have this year because of COVID. We're reaching out to everyone to come out and support this golf tournament and make it financially our biggest golf tournament event. It will be slightly different because of COVID restrictions, but we are just hoping financially to make sure that it's on point. Since I have been here in 2008, when I came on board, we literally had a staff of 15, and we've grown from a staff of 15 to summers having a staff of 150. And the budget obviously has grown with it. And then our sites obviously have grown. So we had one main site at the time, and now we've got several sites and several staff, and our range across the city has grown, and it's amazing to see how many kids have grown with the program, and they grow from students to interns to college students to staff to teachers. So I think that's the part that I love to see, how these kids that I've been able to watch over 13 years have grown with the program. So right now, because of COVID, my best friends and I started a podcast called Sandbox Sisters, and that was really to highlight women of color that we felt like we wanted to talk to and highlight what they're doing that were positive. And because of the work that I've done here at Roberts Family Development Center, and then because of what my friends do, and one being Kendra Montgomery Block, who brought me to Roberts Family Development Center, and then the other one, Tamiko Heim, we have relationships that we have been able to interview many great women. We're going to be on episode 20 just this week. I am very grateful for Mr. and Mrs. Roberts. I mean, I would not have been here for 13 years if it wasn't for Mr. and Mrs. Roberts and the way that they have embraced me and my family, and I love them.